Hello champs, welcome back to our channel Learn for You. I hope you are enjoying your scratch learnings and eager to learn more. So are you guys ready? I hope you are enjoying it and eager to continue. So as always, here is your study buddy Anshika, and now we are going to continue our journey of scratch. So as always, let's have a recap of what we did in our earlier video so that you can remember it very well. So there we talked about stages which were of three types, right? Full screen, regular and then small. Then we talked about backdrops. What were they? They were the image that can be shown on the stage. And finally we talked about extensions, how we can add them, and now we are going to continue our journey. So what do you think today we are going to do? We have already covered our Scratch editor, right? So now it's the time to learn about Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane? What is it? Have you ever heard it earlier? It might be looking quite different, but you can assume it as your playground. Okay, so there you have some positions, right? First you can stand in center, then you have different corners. So same here is our Cartesian plane. The Scratchy is standing in the center of our stage, and from here it can move to right, it can move to left, up and down. So this is our Scratch coordinate system. We represent these axes as x-axis and y-axis. For now it's okay if you are getting it, but we are showing that how our Scratchy is moving. In starting, Scratchy is always in center, and from there it can move in 4 directions. So this is how we are going to move our Scratchy. Then we can even make it rotate in different directions. Like now here it is rotating in clockwise manner. What is clockwise manner? You all have seen clock, right? And the way its needle moves, that is clockwise. And the opposite of it is known as anti-clockwise. So here a Scratchy is moving in clockwise manner. So we can make it rotate, we can make it move. But how we are going to do this? There would be something from which we can do it, right? So what is it? They are our command block. Yes. So what is command block? Command blocks are basic building blocks. You all would have played this game, right? When you have different blocks and you join them, you make trains, you make your home, you make different things. I have showed you these blocks many times in our Scratch editor, but till now we have not used them. We haven't discussed about them, right? So now it's the time that we are going to use them. So I hope you have understood what are command blocks. They are the command blocks, and every instruction we are going to provide in our Scratch is basically from a command block. So here you can see different kind of command blocks. This is of different kind, and these are of different kind of command blocks we are going to use. So first, before using, we are going to understand the use of every different command blocks. So these are color coded so that it makes our programming easier. As I told you earlier, how Scratch is different from other languages, because here we use these blocks, and when we are using these blocks, it gets very easy to code, and here you all Scratch learners win. Okay. Now what is it? Motion block. So as I told you, these blocks are of different kind. So let's jump onto a Scratch editor and see there. Okay, I'll show you there. And here is our Scratch editor. So as I told you about our Cartesian plane, right? So you can see here our Scratchy is in center. And from here it can move in this direction. It can move to left, it can go up and it can go down. We can also make it rotate. So this is how we understand it from our Cartesian plane. Now it's time to look at our command blocks. So here you can see different colors, right? So these different colors represent different command blocks. As such, you can see here motion, then comes our looks, then sound, events, control. So there are different kind of command blocks, and with the help of these only we are going to create different games, animations and stories. As in our earlier video, we started creating solar system project, right? There we almost added all our sprites and backdrop. But what was missing there? Can you tell me? The actual thing that was missing there was movements, because none of the planet was moving and we didn't fix even their positions. So this is what we are going to understand now, and we will learn this through our command blocks. Okay, so let's jump back there and see. As you can see here, these are different motion blocks we are going to deal with. So as we are dealing with different kind of command blocks, let us categorize them for a better understanding. So here, as you can see, these command blocks are basically divided in two parts, on the basis of shape of block and then on the basis of function of block. So let us see how we can categorize them on the basis of shape of blocks. As you can see here, different kind of blocks, right? They have different shapes, and as per their different shapes, they have been provided with different names. As such, head blocks, you can see this upper side, right? So it is looking somewhat kind of hat, and as the name suggests, head block. Then stack block, coming on to boolean block, then C block, cap block and reporter block. So basically there are 6 type of shape of blocks. Now moving on to the other type of blocks on the basis of function, there are different types. As you can see, of variables, operators, sensing, control, events, sound, looks and motion. So I told you about motion blocks, right? We haven't discussed about them in detail, but for now we are just categorizing them. So first we will learn them on the basis of shape of blocks, and then we will jump on to our function of blocks. So now you all have the basic and overview of all the blocks. So now we will meet in our next video with more blocks. And what we are going to learn first? We are going to talk about different blocks on the basis of shape. So till then, you just keep learning and keep connected. We are going to see you soon in our next video. Thank you and bye.